No matter what else is going on, perfection is right here on a Saturday afternoon. First month of the season, teams starting to take shape, find out what they can do, and we will learn more here in week 3. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And a big question coming into this game was how were they going to be able to handle the environment and all the crowd noise? And the best way to do that, make a play early and get everybody to sit down. They wasted no time. Opening kickoff, what a great job in blocking. Open field running was sensational. They score a touchdown, and guys, early, I'm not hearing a lot of noise from this home crowd.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Offense in a bunch formation. Handoff to the single back. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
He's changing the play. Third down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. They'll run it. He's got the first down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. 1st and 10 for the offense.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And I think the quarterback throwing that pass off his back foot is what led to that incompletion. Just not as accurate as he would have liked to have been.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down.
Ready. Flag 14. Flag 14. Where did he go?
Quick give. Driven back.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Right back to it. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Intercepted and room to run. So the opening drive of the game and you spit it up. That's not the way to get things started.
Coaches are always preaching about not committing penalties and winning the turnover battle. So you're able to go on this first drive and you're doing a couple positive things and then turn it over, not the start this offense wanted.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Rashada Downs going up top. Coming out aggressively into the end zone for a touchdown.
Touchdown. Number 0 with the catch and score.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 14-0. You know, they make fun of kickers for not worrying about contact, but that's about as rough as it gets.
Number 98 set to kick this one away.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Looking to throw, it's Royer. He'll try to do it himself. He turns it loose to the left. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all. But no surprise. When you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
2nd and long here. They'll try the right side. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Snapped on 4th down. There he goes. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical bang.
There he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Got it behind the line. It's Gilliam. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Looking to throw for it. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And they can't make the connection on third down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll try to get him on the fake. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time.
They had the exact look they had practiced for and what they wanted. The up man gets the snap directly. He's able to use the speed, get the first down, and the chains are moving.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34.
Ready.
The run to the left. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, looking for a man. Working that left side now. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
Gain of 16. And a first down for the offense.
And as we start the second quarter, let's go down to Holly for an update on the weather.
Well, guys, as I mentioned early in that first quarter, there was some rain. But the bad news, it is getting very heavy right now. Players are starting to rush and grab their jackets, trying to get towels to dry off the ball. Things are starting to get a little bit crazy down here on the sideline as the rain is really coming down. Back to you.
Okay, Holly, I know you're out in the elements. Keep an eye on that. Press center downs going to the air. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it at the 15. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
His size makes him a matchup nightmare. They recruited him specifically for plays like this, to run down the field, climb the ladder over a smaller DB, make a play for this offense.
Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. RPO complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Booster. Here we go. Freeze. Go.
Looking to throw again. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Turns into the pile. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Needs it here on 4th down. Got out of trouble and throws. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Looking for a man. It's Royer. Under pressure. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Harris.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing it.
Plows his way ahead. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Before they snap it on 4th down, we have a timeout call. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. And they're going to try to convert on 4th down. 1 for 2 so far today. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. Breaks away on the left. The 30. Running inside the 20. Finds the finish line for the touchdown.
And that's why you hold your breath every single time this guy catches the football. That's a short, easy completion. He's so dangerous after the catch, David, and he shows you the wheels, taking it all the way to the house.
Yeah, and I think it's also important to point out, how about the QB play? Getting the ball out right where he can catch the football and use his speed and playmaking ability after it, and he shows you, man. That's why he's dangerous. That's why this offense is always 1 play away from getting to the house.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st. He'll get rid of it. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40. Great place to start for this offense. The handoff. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Royer. Taking a shot. It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown. On to attempt the try. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. They'll take the penalty and move them back. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Trying to establish the run. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
And I think the defense kind of understood what was coming. Back-to-back possessions where this offense threw interceptions, like they're going to want to get the run game going, and they were ready for it. Great job fitting the gaps and making good, solid tackles.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Running game got stuffed on first down, still from their own 25 on 2nd and 10. This time they'll throw it. Looking down the middle. Oh, he can't hang on. Those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be 3rd down.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete with conviction on the crosser. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Turns it upfield. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Here comes the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
Defense is all about creating negative plays.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Find space on the right. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Fresh set of downs going up top. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He'll take a shot. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Trying to take it back. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Dropping back, it's Royer. They're all over him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Handoff to the single running back. Not much happening on that one. Maybe made it back to the line of scrimmage as the clock continues to move here late in the half. It's 3rd down. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellows, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's begin with a look at Virginia, taking on the number 6 team, the Michigan Wolverines.
Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line.
And it's the Cavaliers, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again.
That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
And I tell you what, when you drop back and you know you got that slot work in the middle of the field and you know how fast he is, you just wait for him to come open, throw that strike, and you know he'll take care of the rest. Nice throw, nice catch.
Rush right in his face. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw. It's Royer. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Offense staying on the field there in hurry up, looking as if they'll go on fourth. Making the adjustment on the play. Got to make the play on fourth. Throws to the wideout. Still running at the 40. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Drops back on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Long way to go on second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a...
Makes the grab in their space. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air, it's Royer. Out wide right, it's Harris. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Slams into the line and through for a touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
The big fella's on the field, guys, for the two-point conversion. On the move. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He stopped right at the 35, almost found a little room for a big return, but they get him on the ground right there. Bunch formation for these receivers. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Past the 6. Maybe a crease. Past the 20. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground. And in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
Number 98, set to kick this one away.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Offense in a bunch formation. Drops back. It's Royer. He'll pull it down and run. At the 35, he's loose. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running, too. This guy is the definition of a dual threat.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Second down, going to throw it. He fires a bullet to the right. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Man, that is going to haunt this quarterback. He had his receiver running a deep route. He was open, and the QB overthrew him. Man, that sucks.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. They'll move the wide receiver. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Lets it fly. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. Third in California is hard to complete.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. They'll send the back in motion. Snapped on fourth down. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Caught. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Working the ground game. Open space at the 25. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll run it. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. That leads a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Just going to keep it after the snap. Breaks into the open. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Going to try to get it himself. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Wants to throw one first. Looking left. Got his man downfield. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a 1st down at the 12. Quarterback keeps it. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. So much for the wet ball drill. Couldn't hang on to it and muffed it. On the move from inside his 5. They've got a 1st down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Hand it to the back. Fights off a defender. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the 1st down.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Sets his feet, it's Royer. They get to him as he throws. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. He wants to throw it. Fires quickly. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the 1st down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Needs it here on 4th down. At the 45 on his way. Racing down the side. The hands, the feet. He steps his way into the end zone for the touchdown. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. First play of this drive. Escapes the pressure going right. Finds his man. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. A run for the quarterback. Got enough for the first down. Could be an alley. At the 20. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Quarterback keeper. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Oh, pressure's coming. Good job just to get rid of that one.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel...
And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Minute and a half to go, and to have a chance, they have to recover this onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Defense all over him. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Rides to the back. Turning it on. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Third and 6 yards to go. Timeout is called. Make sure everybody's on the same page. Play clock was down to 4. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Moving the pocket, it's Royer. It's complete to the right. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.